as their guys are ready to do
Oh, I get the ball first. Fuck you.
Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons. Two teams here fresh off week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? Taken about 7 yards deep. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
Alright, the stream should be up. Gucci Mane. Homie's gonna try to go 2-0 division matchup here.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
On first down, it's Darnold. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 7 yards there and a first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive.
No, I'm in the game right
Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers,
we'll play with you afterwards, Rocket League or
that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
First down, here's the run with Cook. Takes this to the 45, not much space there after the nice move. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. 4 yards on the coming right. This is Cook on the toss play. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a first down at the Falcons 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. On the ground, it's Cook. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Panthers have the first.
My fucking phone died.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on first and 10. A toss to Cook. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Darnold completes it. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
I'm not sure that this play was designed specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive.
Yeah, all the rumble, all the multiple.
That should open up his running game too. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down.
Yeah.
3rd down, Dalvin Cook. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
At their own 27
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. First down and much more here for Jones. And all the way up to the 45-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold on for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 40. 15 yards on the play, first down. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Now Jones, able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
The ball carrier.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
The pass intended for Amari Cooper. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he's not going to get the first down. He had to get to the 30, but he's a yard or 2 short. He's just short. He got 6 of the 7 he needed, so that leaves a decision here on 4th and a yard. From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it. They'll run it with Jones.
Nope.
And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Panthers will get the football back.
Turnover on downs.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right.
Oh.
On a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. That time on the outside, pretty nice job as a cornerback to shed any would-be blockers and make the tackle.
Think about the praise we're giving him, what his coaches have given, but how about the respect he gets from his teammates to be a complete corner who doesn't just cover receivers, but also tackles ball carriers.
Throw complete right side to Cooks. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Cook. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
I tried doing the Philly special. Oh, it did not go well.
Sometimes I think cornerbacks can benefit from the fact that quarterbacks might just forget about the idea that they might be near the line of scrimmage. How about the anticipation there, sneaking in
blitzed up the
and
ass.
making a big play in the backfield.
3rd and long, it's Darnold. This is caught, it's Cooks. And he'll take
Brandon Cooks.
Touchdown, Carolina.
Touchdown.
Brandon Cooks. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers add on to their lead. And he'll bang that one through.
The score, Panthers 10. Falcons nothing. Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Now D.D. Westbrook to return. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
D.D. Westbrook on the return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down,
Caused all of that.
it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start.
Just anything, really.
It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
It's not a blueprint either.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
Yes! Who caught that?
Intercepted. Picked up by Avante.
Maddox! Let's go, baby!
Inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
He'll take over
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Cook on the toss left. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action.
Nah, that was
Cooks,
good
and
read.
it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer, and the return stops at the 39-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
They run with Jones on 1st down, but he'll struggle here just to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain.
the tackle by.
You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Ha! He cut his route short.
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the return
Malik
stops just
Hooker.
a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
By the Panthers. Panthers.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
He's letting it fly.
Oh, no. Oh, he dropped it.
Nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
Incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Off of play action, Darnold. He'll buy some time right. Letting one go.
Bro, what? Dude, I was in front of you. How? Did Cooks just not go for the ball at all?
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. So we're at halftime here on a Monday night. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Decent game.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes it can break big.
Oh, what a juke into space.
I got caught trying to reach.
Field before going out of bounds. A nice pickup there, 18 yards, 1st down Falcons.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half.
There he goes, Amari Cooper.
Oh, I fucked up. I ran commit instead of doing what I wanted. Oh, no. I just realized.
Second touchdown on the season.
I didn't want to run commit. I wanted to blitz everyone.
Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum is sort of shifted the other direction after that last
Oh, it didn't
touchdown
juke or anything.
as they nurse this small lead. Yeah, boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They run it again with Cook. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there.
You couldn't hold him for that any more time.
Getting in and bringing him to the ground. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this 2nd half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the 1st half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that they always
no
talk about,
cutbacks.
and it worked very well.
That was a decent punt.
And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the
I can't
touchdown
move
last
my
drive,
fucking
and the
person.
defense gets them the football.
Oh, of
Now they
course.
have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see
That's
how
what
they decide to do
happens
it.
in this game.
To the
You could
races,
just
down the
walk
right
past
side.
someone.
Touchdown,
Just look at them and they fall.
Aaron Jones, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons have taken the lead. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Falcons 14, Panthers 10. Dan Bailey set to kick it.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will make it into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10.
Can I have, like, not bad fucking coach suggestions and stuff? I just want coach suggestions. My coach suggestions would be broken.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw and a good one.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Dalvin Cook is running back the intended target, but now it's third down.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
Oh, yeah, that's where you want to throw it, Sam Darnold. Back shoulder? No, don't throw back shoulder. Don't lob. Let's bullet pass it. Fucking Sam Darnold. I hate you so much sometimes. You did so good last week, and you want to do shit this week. Yeah.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run it with Jones. About 3 yards there to the 27.
Aaron Jones.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
They'll go again to Jones. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And that is
Bro, cover 3, bro. What are you doing? They're all lined up. Well, you fucking suck so much.
2 touchdowns here so far.
Sometimes.
The Falcons use the short field to their
Once we get into the 3rd and 4th quarter, my team just says stops playing.
and his kick is right through.
Makes the score Falcons 21.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Quincy Enunwa that time, but it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up
3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Darnold from the gun. He's letting it fly for Cooks.
How do you get a fucking speed boost? Bro, what the fuck is wrong with Madden fucking coding, bro? If I burn a cornerback, there should not be a reason he just says, okay, I'm coming back.
Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there.
to Brandon Cooks.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. to throw again. Flush to it, and time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. The Panthers on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 15. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
I'm fucking done.
Picked off at the 17.
You do you.
Count them now.
You
6
really do you.
interceptions between last week and this week. Now, the 3 picks last week helped them to a win. They're in the driver's seat once more.
And they're the ones that are doing all the leading.
He just no clips
3
through me.
interceptions last week, that led to a victory. 3 interceptions so far in this game, that has them out in front. We often think of the offense driving things. In this case, it's the defense, not just holding teams, but creating big plays for themselves.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon.
Yeah, they're going to run the
this
ball.
lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now,
Oh, yeah. It's not like I fucking gone that way, team.
Past the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Aaron Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Falcons will extend their lead.
Dan Bailey lining up for the point after.
So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown.
How's this a game to remember,
takes him
bro?
over 200 yards now for the game.
and I love
Trash.
the fact
20 to
that
10.
get over 200,
And they start off
it
10-0.
took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and he's
Threw
over 200
4
yards.
interceptions or 3
Really put
interceptions
an
in the most
exclamation
bullshit
point on
way
this game
possible.
he's having. Fantastic, a lot of fun to watch.
Can't get any good fucking play
25-yard line.
recommendations. Be great.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together...
Oh, yeah, you dropped that.
To get him down the field.
That makes no sense, dude. You've caught so many passes that are way harder than that. And you're like, oh, safety. He hit me. The safety hit me.
Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
He's letting it fly for Cooks.
Bro, wide receiver just looks at him. Like, what is that? What is the coding there? And also, that shouldn't be a throw at all. Because that's not what I did. I pumped, and it just said, no, you're going to throw because you got hit.
Things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the room.
No.
He better figure whatever the reason is. He better figure it out.
The most
They're down here in the 4th, and that
stupidest thing I've ever...
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a
What are
good
you
play.
playing?
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer.
Roughing the passer. The most stupidest foul ever in this game because you can't code it.
Escaping the pressure right.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
Why can't I not throw those fucking passes that fast, dude?
To the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 16-yard line.
2nd and 11. They'll try and run some.
I run commit right and I still get fucked by running right. Bro, game If you want to do something, cheese both ways, please.
And the Falcons use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
If you could get some stupid ass interception and do stupid ass like break through my run right, there should be like, oh, I'm lost in the shit with my tight end. Alright.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Still got shit to learn this year.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach?
Oh, I get stuck on my thing.
Coordinator. Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Just 2 minutes remaining here.
We're down. We're not fucking coming back from this stupid ass fucking commentators.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball.
Because of you, Platt, too.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people out.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose.
That's definitely R1 game. That's definitely R1. I threw it to L1. Nope. You say throw it to R1. It's not how a shovel pass works.
Down carry by Jones.
Luke Kuechly just runs the other way. Hit stick? Nah, I'm gonna run this way.
Solid run on 1st down, gain of 7.
So dumb.
With a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
Time, baby.
Aaron Jones trucking the shit out of him.
And yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling, but inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
I'm surprised you threw that ball.
Sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look
not P. Bro, like seriously, how's that not PI?
It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. CD, this defense, man. At this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
That makes no sense. And I do that? Yeah, fucking trip up my wide receiver there. Why don't you?
No one wants to come out of the game. They all want